Hey there guys, it's Matt Cristalli here and I have another unboxing review for you. I'm going to try to make this one a little bit quicker than my usual videos. They tend to go a little long, sorry about that. But what I have here is I have the new M-Edge Latitude jacket. This is for the new iPad or the iPad 2, and what this does is this actually gives you a nice zipper case. So it's going to enclose it fully. It's going to give you a place to hold your stylus. It's going to wake sleep the iPad, and it's going to give you a few nice viewing angles along with a typing angle. Little look around the box. We have also have portrait and landscape, and this has the new U-View mounting system, so that allows you to change up the way that you actually use this case. The only thing is that when you put it in the portrait mode, you can't actually close the case and zip it, so you have to put it in portrait, take it out, put it back in the landscape, and then close it up. So that's one downside. Like I said, this does have the auto wake feature. That's something new with M-Edge. They don't usually do that, but they added it to this case, which actually makes it really great. If you work a lot in business, things like that, this actually might be a really good case to take a look at because it gives you full protection. It looks really cool. It gives you a nice typing angle, good viewing angle, and you know, it looks really stylish. It's going to give you really good protection. So a little bit around the box, you can see here, this is the actual the U-View mounting system here. It's a plastic piece that goes onto the back of the actual iPad. It doesn't cover up the camera hole, and what you have to do is basically pull down the actual case itself and be able to take your pictures there. Okay, so we'll take a look at that as well. Here's a couple details about it. It's made out of a nylon exterior, so it's actually going to be more water resistant, better in different kind of weather, things like that. And again, it says multiple landscape and portrait stand modes. Features the U-View mounting system. Okay, let me focus this, sorry. U-View mounting system. You can quickly switch between landscape and portrait. Two cases in one essentially just means that you can have the zipper case on or off. And yeah, that's it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. Apologize if it's a little dark in here. Alright, so here, let's have the background. Here's the actual case itself, and if you're familiar with the M-Edge product, they sell it at Best Buy, they sell it at Staples. It's actually a really nice product. There's a few things that they've used in the past that haven't been that great as far as utilizing all the features with the iPad itself, like the sleep wake function, closing, and you know, one of my biggest pet peeves is when you have a case and you try to close it and it doesn't actually stay. It doesn't actually stay closed, so the flap just comes open and all you hear while you're carrying it is that click with the lock unlock. This doesn't do that. It allows you to zip it up fully, so it's great for traveling, great for business trips, things like that. So take a look around the case. On the front, this is nothing more than just decorative. Okay, the gray here, so that's not going to do anything. You see how the material is like a nylon jersey material. Okay, so it's really nice, high quality. Here are the zippers here. Okay, goes all the way around. On the back of the case, you're going to see that we have the little crevice here, and that's going to allow us to actually bend the case, put it in the viewing modes. Little branding here for M-Edge, and that's it. You're not going to be able to charge the iPad while it's in the case zipped up. You're not going to be able to control the volume or put it to sleep or anything like that. Okay, with these zipper cases, it is just in there. It's just a holder. And if you want to get into that, you're going to have to open it up and access all the ports or anything like that. Alright, so let's take a look inside. Alright, inside the case here we have the actual little rivets here, and it's a little different because it's actual cloth that's sewn in, so they're not going to go anywhere. Okay, really nice quality. When you put it in a stand mode, such as this, okay, they're not going anywhere. This is really one of the most sturdy cases I've seen as far as viewing angles, which is really great. Here's the U-View mounting system. Okay, and really all it is it's a plastic holder for your actual iPad itself. On the corner of each one you're going to have these little separators here to make sure there's not too much pressure, and this also helps to make sure that it doesn't crack like some of the feather cases or anything like that. If you have them on there too long or you've put too much pressure in there, sorry about the light, let me focus this up. When you put them in there, it's going to actually end up snapping. So in order for them to alleviate that, they put this plastic piece here. Okay, so that way it relieves the pressure. Now this is what can actually flip from portrait to landscape, and if I have time at the end I will switch that for you so you can see it. At the top here, everything is exactly the same. Okay, and this is actually how you're going to get the case out of the how you're going to get the mounting system out of the case, and how you'll be able to switch it to the portrait as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the iPad in. Okay, oh, and lastly, in the center here, we have a stylus holder. Okay, and I will put a stylus in there so you can actually see what that looks like. So to put your iPad in the case, all we're going to do is go right side first. Okay, slides into the little grooves there. We're going to take this side, and this takes a little bit of pressure. Okay, just a tiny bit, snaps in. Alright, so this is the case with it open here. Okay, let's go ahead and close it up. Now you can see it's a really nice snug fit. It doesn't add a whole lot of bulk. Okay, it's not going to damage your iPad at all in here. It's going to be really nice and secure. It feels really great. I mean, it is so snug. There are no places for this iPad to go. Okay, it's going to be really great for traveling, nice to hold. And you know, honestly, it doesn't add a whole lot of bulk. Now, yeah, it's going to add some, but this actually is thinner than the in-case book jacket. Okay, the new one they have for the new iPad. So yeah, that's great. Let's go ahead and open it up here. First thing you'll notice, okay, sleep awake does work, so that is awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and put it in a couple stand modes here. We have our highest one, just going to be right here. Okay, different viewing angles. This is our second one here. Okay, this actually is really good. I like this one a lot. And the third one, which is the most common. Okay, and you can actually use it, you know, to do any kind of tapping here. You see, it gives it a little bit of wobble. But it's just because this is all cloth, okay? It's not like a hard leather or hard plastic or anything like that. Okay, but if you're watching something on here, then it's understandable. And then we have our typing angle. Now with the typing angle, you do have to kind of push down a little bit to get it secure. Okay, because what's going to happen is, as you start typing, it has a little bit of bounce. That can get a little old, but if you're using this every day for a lot of emails, things like that, you kind of get used to it. But again, if that's something that bothers you, you might want to steer clear of this, maybe go with something a little bit more sturdy with the typing angle, like a Belkin or a smart cover or thing like that. But overall, I didn't mind it. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is when this bounces, but I found that it's not too bad. Okay, and on the inside here, this is our stylus holder. Okay, so your stylus will go in there, and then we can close it up. I'll show you here. We have, okay, and it locks up just fine. Alright, so that's it with this case here. This again is the Latitude jacket, okay, from Edge. You can get this from Staples. They actually are carrying it now. This is the newest one. Make sure you get the new one, not the old one. The old one is quite different. So the new one is going to run you about $34.99 from Edge website, m-edge.com, or you can get it from Staples. There might be a few other vendors, but you can also get it from Amazon and places like that. Alright guys, if you have any questions, anything else you want to know about this, just hit me up down below. I'll give you a response as soon as I can. Subscribe for some more updates coming up. Next one I'm going to have is going to be the splash case, splash leather case, and that should be up pretty soon. But until then, thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.